y'all? Sweet, what it do? Welcome back to the Wheat Field, y'all. Welcome to you. If you new, hey, welcome to you too. This is your girl Lati here at Tears and Wheat Tarot Show. You sure enough never know what you're gonna get, beloved. We are going to bring a card focus extended message on this divine masculine we were picking up on earlier. So we just gonna pull on the energy. We believe in you is coming through, and we are hugging you. I'm hearing spirit team. I don't know. Thank you to the Alpha and the Omega for bringing the message. When we left, we were pulling on energy of you. We possibly somebody having a divine masculine that they are going to run into, making a timeline shift. This person is awakening, but we were feeling like you had some sort of adversary that may be attempting to block you. And as we picked up the table, we kind of started seeing some energy around this divine masculine. So we were seeing that this person may be experiencing some sort of stress. It is the winter time, and we see winter coming in. And so right now, somebody is giving stress. I don't know what this is, Nine of Swords. And we almost threw this on the floor. And we were picking up that energy of somebody needs to clear their mind. So you and your person could be mirroring similar energy. It's something with a need for clarity. This could be you, and the stress that we were picking up, but we were really getting like this divine masculine energy. So thank you to the Alpha and Omega for coming in, for bringing a message. Divine luck, radiant health, auric cleansing and discernment, leadership, beloved. This is your energy needing to get inner clarity. This is you. This is somebody who has been tapped by their ancestral line to fulfill some sort of purpose. And you have a divine counterpart, but there's a reason why you two cannot come into union at this time. I'm getting you two went on two separate karmic pathways, is what we were picking up. But now it's like you are facing some sort of obstacle, and the spirit is going to help you flow around it, and your divine masculine is facing some sort of obstacle too. See a timeline shift. You are going to shift timelines and run into another person. Whoever this person is, they're also going through an awakening. And I'm getting dreams fulfilled. It's like not just you being a dream fulfillment to them, but it's something that you two will fulfill. It's given like the dreams of your ancestors. Yeah. And a clear mind is important. So if you are feeling some sort of stress right now, the spirit wants you to focus on taking care of your needs, rest, get clarity, meditate, tap into the spirit. And I feel like that's the same advice for this divine masculine. Like they need to really rest and clear their mind, meditate. Yeah, clear cognizance is coming through. So we were picking up the gift of clear cognizance, and we just really tuned in on the cards, guys. That's why it's not like full on live. But y'all know it's your girl Lati here at Tears Week Tarot Show. You sure enough never know what you're gonna get. Just a card focus live. We would have pre-recorded it, but we were like, we'd just rather go live, but just focus on the cards. Yeah, sacred waters. And we have really been getting the energy of the waters. Like we even read from this book right here, the healing waters, in that live we did earlier today. Well, right, this is the extended message to that live, right? So we were getting a lot of emotional energy, like waters. The Six of Swords kept coming out. Nine of Cups, dreams fulfilled is Nine of Cups. There's a lot of water energy. And we see grounded. So it's something about the energy of you two that could potentially balance each other out, is what I'm getting. And I'm getting something with your lineage coming through with the tree. It's something that's coming down your lineage. Spirit is calling for this divine masculine as well to stay deeply rooted in the energy of earth. Something about staying present, spiritually guided, and higher power. So somebody is definitely being guided by their spirit team. It's like I'm picking up a lot of ascended ancestors. I'm picking up ascended masters, the source itself, the alpha and the omega coming through to guide somebody. Yeah, it's like maybe helping somebody just make the choices that they need on a daily basis to get through, because this stress is heavy for somebody. I don't know what that is, but it's definitely giving stress. And we were talking about daily choices, like staying dedicated and committed and devoted to whatever it is that you are doing. Sometimes, you know, you lose passion for whatever it is that you started. We started the year off strong and you so much excitement, but sometimes that intensity and the passion can wane. And if you, shit, there we go. We threw all of those on the floor. We see sovereignty, ritual, releasing ritual, and divine destiny. Somebody's divine destiny is just trying to come through. Look at this. This is what made all the cards fall out. That's crazy. So I do feel like this is like providence or something like that that's coming through, coming together. Something that you and this person are going to do is going to fulfill something. We were picking up that somebody needed to go through their track alone for a little bit. That was a part of the destiny journey to release and to come into a sovereign state. And I feel like your divine masculine is going through the same thing. You guys went on similar karmic journeys. It's like lessons needed to be learned, but you guys are making the way back to one another. There's a timeline shift. That's what we were getting. This. Self-compassion, illumination is on one of the cards that threw up. We're not going to take them, though. We got power of intention. See, like understanding why you are passionate about something. What are you trying to do? What do you want? And look at your divine counterpart. That's what we picking up. Like this is somebody's divine counterpart. Information and evolution. And evolution was in reverse, so that could be information on somebody that has not evolved. And we were picking up somebody that was like an adversary to you two coming together. Like there is an energy that's kind of in the middle of things trying to stop you two from coming together. Yeah, but you're a soul tribe. You know what I mean? Like, again, that's divine counterpart. It's giving like you two are doing the work and it's bending. I almost want to say like space-time continuum. Like it's forcing the timeline shift because you both are doing the work to heal. So it's making like you two are both kind of going around an obstacle. And whatever this obstacle is, I don't know if it's relative to one of you or the both of you. Is it something mutual? Is it just something significant to one of you? I'm getting something significant to one of you. Inner peace. Yes. 9 of Swords. Claircognizant. Somebody is concerned about a gift. They may not be at peace with this claircognizance. Radiant health is coming through. And energetic purging. So somebody does need to release, they need to purge. So it's something like that. And whatever it is, it's causing some sort of illusion. But I'm getting you to have a higher purpose, right? And this like union, even the union itself is a part of somebody's divine birthright. Like you two are supposed to come together and complete something, whatever is in this decree. It's a part of your divine destiny. It's not always like, I mean, you know, some people be like, oh, this is soul contract and it's your divine counterpart. But no, this really feels like you're supposed to be with this person. Yeah, and they're coming into activation. And this card came out in the read. So whatever your person that you are supposed to come together with to fulfill some sort of purpose, they are going through their activation, and they are also being guided around some sort of obstacle. You could have felt like you needed to go back to a place in order to move forward, and this person may have felt like they were moving forward only to find themselves to come back into alignment with you. Timelines are getting ready to emerge. And I told you it was something in your lineage. That's what we were picking up. Something coming down your family line. Yeah, evolution. You could be called to evolve, or you have evolved. You are confident, and you are tapped into your higher purpose. Yeah, and it's something about being radiantly healthy. I don't know if you are paying attention to your health and vitality, but if that's like one of your things and the spirit has put it on your heart, then continue to do that. Stay devoted to it. Hermit is coming through. So somebody definitely was in a hermit, but you will be coming out. You may not know that you have this divine counterpart on your timeline, but you do. Okay, so let's see. Yep, you needed to purge, to release some shit. To release the old and rest. And that's the same as that releasing ritual that they already put on the table. So sometimes the spirit be wanting us to do a card focus read so that you guys could really get the message. And here is the obstacle that we were getting. The spirit took somebody behind, like almost feeling like you went backwards to go around the mountain, and somebody else feels like they're going around the mountain in the other direction, right? It's like you both still have to deal with the obstacles, but on the other side, you two are coming back together. I feel like it's a timeline convergence or a shift or something like that that's going to bring you two back together. Yeah, shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. Somebody is calling to transform and unveil their gifts, but they're not comfortable with it. They're not. Their peace is disturbed. Their spirit is disturbed. But they are being called to, follow the voice of their soul, right? And wait for more information. And we just had a card, something like that was saying more information. Yeah. High priestess energy, a seer, and water guardian is definitely something with connecting with water, the sacred waters that's already on the table, and trusting your instincts. See, look, with the snake shedding old skin. It's definitely like releasing and purging and death and renewal and transformation is what we picking up. It's a lot of energy. Thank you so much, the Most High. I'm almost feeling like I can't even speak. Dang, the Most High, Omega energy, higher power, right? It just feels so, it feels heavy. Like, I don't know what the Most High God is doing with you or this person. It feels like they are working with the both of you. A lot of spiritual forces is trying to free this up or clear things up for whatever it is that you guys are supposed to do. And it almost feels like, the hand is on the both of you as you kind of come into some sort of sovereign energy and manage these mountains and obstacles, and then like be almost at the same time being prepared to come together. Look, there's a snake. And again, that's that shedding of old skin, like helping you to remove the old skin. And a lot of times the obstacles, that's exactly what it does, right? Like the snake has to rub up against the rocks and shit in order for, the skin to come off. So you need the adversity, which is why there is an adversary in the midst. Yeah, so this card also came out in the read, right? And it was a lot about being graceful in your movements. How you responded to this adversary made a difference. So it could be a spiritual test for somebody. Damn, they just flew out again, y'all. This came out. This one did come out. The sage, be devoted and committed. Wow. We're not even gonna look at these. It's a lot of energy. Be devoted and stay committed. And I am picking up committed to being graceful. like remembering to hold grace. It's something else about being committed in the spirit and following instructions. Yeah, taking care of your own needs, following your instincts. What's that? Yeah, truth, integrity. Shift your perception, see things differently. See this, even if you are facing the challenges right now and you feel like you had to go backwards to get around some things or to get in back in the right way, know that the Most High God is working with you to prepare you for something. It's changing you. It's helping you to release, to become sovereign, to shed those skin, to have you step into this higher power energy. And at the same time, your divine counterpart is going through the exact same thing on the other side of the fucking mountain. It's like you going on one way, having going this way, and they went this way. But you two will meet on the other side. I don't know if y'all can see that, right? That's what we were getting. Yeah, it's definitely something with water and emotions. Thank y'all all so much for tapping in. This your girl Lati. This is just a card focus read, a little bit different. This is kind of like the format when we do the extended messages, right? Somebody is a seer. So you're the seer. You have clairvoyance is what I'm getting. You have the ability to see. You may have other gifts as well. I'm hearing gifts aplenty. So you have an array of gifts. And your counterpart is also gifted. They are discovering their claircognizant. That is not just simply instinct or a gut feeling, right? It's something deeper and more profound than that. And they're having some sort of awakening experience. And it's kind of causing them some stress. Yeah, see, they're unlocking their magic. Like they're starting to discover it. And it's giving them stress. So they may be seeking healing information. They may be trying to, figure out, how do I take note of these intuitive hits? What do they mean? How do I learn through these experiences, right? And how does it help lead me to success and happiness? And the sun came out like 4 times in that read. So it was definitely like leading to bliss, to live a life of bliss. And it was also giving love and support, right? So passionate, is giving this energy. It's giving also peace. The spirit told me to mention buffalo, right? I'm seeing a card that says peacemaker. And there was a spirit animal, so somebody could be connected to the buffalo. That could be important. Wise one is coming through. So whoever you are wise. And that's why the spirit said grow within your situation to see it different. They're giving you some sort of wisdom. They're showing you something. It's about your ability to be sovereign, to exist in your own alignment with your own highest truth before they bring you into union with this person. Yeah, so if you are concerned about anything, then track down those fears and shit, buckle up and do it anyway. That's what courage is. We do it even if we feel a kind of way. You quantify the risk. You know what I'm saying? Be the light. So I feel you are a gift, and it's something that you are supposed to do. You're supposed to perform. And the white witch, she's giving me somebody that has an array of gifts. An array of gifts. Heart guardian. So this person is it's definitely something about y'all mirroring. I'm picking up mirror. And it's something through the art of reflection. As the spirit has you reflecting on yourself, your person is reflecting as well. And they may be dealing with a lot, like again at 9 of Swords, gifts coming in. They could also be clairaudient because we've been picking up that, like somebody understanding how to hear the voice of the Most High God or their spirit team, the star ancestors, when they speak to them. Like, can they follow those voices? Can they take the advice of their soul tribe as they come into activation? So it feels like they're going through a whole paradigm shift, like having to let go of the old to shed that old skin. You both are going through it. Yeah. Surround yourself with protective energy. I feel like this person coming in is going to be a protector for you, and you could be the great teacher, right? You could be somebody that's sharing your spiritual experiences. Which one? This one? Look, a guardian angel. You're not alone. So I do feel the spirit's engaged in this. Look, Earth Mother. And this is alpha energy. Sky Father is already down here. That's Omega. And this is alpha energy. Earth Mother, Mother Goddess energy, and High Priest. So I feel both of you are kind of like magical beings, and the combination of you two is going to be significant. What you two are decreed to do, I don't know. But for you, I clearly got the message that you are going to break some sort of curse off of your lineage. This other person, it could activate them to break something off of their lineage as well, especially if they are, leaning into a different belief system, opening up to the etheric things, their spiritual gifts. That's why they're struggling with their gifts. They're awakening to the more, right? And that can make them feel uncomfortable. See, they're awakening to the truth. Like, it's starting to click. Things are starting to add up, right? So they're starting to contemplate deeper. And it's always crazy when you start to fall down a rabbit hole and you start to learn and to explore and be like, shit, this is how this came about and this is what it really is. Yeah. See, Two of Swords, it's like they may feel all tied up, not sure which way to go, what to do. Ace of Pentacles. So I'm definitely getting something with time, resource, money. Yeah, because we were getting the curse of scarcity over somebody's lineage. Yeah, it could be like, again, at Two of Pentacles, trying to figure out how to juggle and how to balance, choosing between this and that, robbing Peter to pay Paul. Like, it was something about it. And over here, it's something about home and stability. Right, so you two together could be breaking curses. It may be different for each of you, but it's definitely giving principle. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles is breaking the curse of scarcity. And I do hear that you have somebody that's in your energy that's jealous. Four of Swords. This person needs to meditate. I don't know if what they're going through is keeping them up, like they can't sleep, and the spirit is kind of telling them they need to rest. 4 and 4 is 8. We calling that out because we see it. 7 of Cups. This person they definitely feel confused. They feel like walking around with their head in a cloud, a fog or something is what I heard. Magician is coming through. I'm hearing that they're trying to figure out how to manifest you. They may not know it's exactly you, or maybe they do. Because in the original live, this is somebody that you met in the past. This is not somebody you've ever been with on a romantic level, but you know this person. So as they go through their awakening and try and just kind of figure out how to manage stumbling down the rabbit hole and to figure out how to use their senses with the Two of Swords, it's like they can't see, so they have to lean on their claircognizance. They have to lean on their intuition. They have to try to meditate and feel. They do have confusion and they're trying to figure things out, but it's like they understand they have the ability to change reality. Like they're starting to get it. It's starting to click. They're curious about it, even if they don't. Ooh, I hear let anybody know about it. So they're doing it in secret, which could also lead towards that stress of the Nine of Swords. Yeah, King of Pentacles, that's a match. Look at that. Boom. They are trying to manifest you. And it's like, it's something with how you're just kind of chilling. You're not looking down at the bag or nothing. You're just doing a thing. And it's like they're looking at their coin, is what it's given. I don't know why that feels significant to me, but it does. It's like giving me mental, like very much mental, like they're really thinking and focusing, and it's giving me happy energy. Like if they thought about you, or if they even had a picture or something like that of you, they would smile at your photograph. They would, this is not somebody that I feel like you're in contact with, or they definitely have not contacted you, but they think about you. Yeah, and they feel like they missed an opportunity, or maybe they would just really want to manifest an opportunity. I do see three fours. Oh shit, the tower coming through. What's the tower spirit? Three of Pentacles. We see Emperor. So there's another energy here, or does somebody need to come into an alignment and stand in their truth? Yeah. But they still got work to do. I don't feel like it's time yet. It's something with this timeline shift. The timeline shift could be dependent on them in their transformation with the death. Like they need to really come out of their head and just like go and sit in their authority and come into alignment. And that could be regardless to what other people think. So they could be, like I said, sneaking. They're not telling anybody what they're doing. And an emperor is going to stand in their truth and in their power. So it's something about like, if you are a seer, like you could be a person that's you could operate on your gifts. You could be spiritual. You could be, hippie. You know what I'm saying? Like kind of energy. You know what I mean? You may not be traditional. And even if you are, it just doesn't feel like Hierophant energy. It's high priestess vibe. This one. Yeah, Five of Wands. And so this person is conflicted about standing in their truth and their authenticity. Like to be sovereign, Nine of Pentacles. See, you may have come into that energy where you like sovereign, you're free from any other attachments. You're practicing on detachment. I'm not beholden to any other entity or energy outside of the Alpha and the Omega that commands me, right? So when that word is activated in you, you're going to pursue, you're going to do the things, you're going to track down your fears and your desires, and you're going to go for it. You understand the spirit of the wise one baked within is going to help you do it. You are dedicated, you're committed, you can see you are this white witch energy, right? And so if you have embraced it and this person is just now getting activated, they could be struggling with acceptance and detachment. Yeah, Three of Wands. So you were standing at the shore waiting for a boat is what we were getting. Four of Pentacles and Ten of Pentacles is 14 Pentacles. That's the Temperance Angel, Queen of Swords. Very discerning. Needing to see, needing to know. King of Swords, needing to know. Three of Cups. There's somebody in the middle. Who's making you think a lot, smart guy? Ten of Cups. Is this family? Somebody making them think a lot. Two of Cups, about connection. Balancing energy. I'm seeing the Emperor and I'm seeing Alpha energy up here. I'm remembering Mother Earth energy here. Alpha energy. So they may be trying to figure out their energies again and come into alignment. Right, to be comfortable enough to not only embrace their vulnerabilities, their sensibilities, their senses, to stand up for what it is that they know is true to them. Yeah, Hermit. It's like standing up to their soul truth. So we got the Hermit want to speak. Which one? This one. What's that? King of Cups. See, get in touch with their vulnerabilities. That's what Spirit was saying, their vulnerabilities. To understand that, they have divine feminine, divine masculine energy as well. And it's something about embracing true emperor energy when you are wise, receptive, loving, and kind, right? It's not just, I'm a man. You know what I'm saying? Type of energy. We're both. It's just how fathers can be just as loving and kind with their children. How you would, you think about a little boy when he's young, he loves his mother. They love babies. They have sensitivity. It's the world that teaches them that they cannot be their full self, that they have to deny that other side of them. And sometimes, you struggle with that, and going through hurt and pain will awaken your gifts, and that definitely touches a person's heart, like they feel it. And so it's like you can't be stubborn and be like, oh, I'm a man and I'm gonna just keep my wall up and shit, and don't feel it and just warrior through it. No, it puts you at a detriment. You're more balanced, and you make better decisions when you are balancing your energy. You know exactly what you're standing up for. You know exactly what you're holding your ground for, right? And it makes sense. Like you get it. Yeah. Seven of Pentacles. And it's all about how you direct and command your energy. So it's something with this Tower over the Seven of Pentacles. So something is shocking in the middle of this. I feel some sort of, I don't know why I'm getting, yeah, look, okay, so stress. Maybe the Tower is their awakening to what was implanted within them. Right? It's like something that's leading to them coming into alignment and following the voice of their soul. Yeah, Ten of Cups. I'm hearing spiritual guidance. They definitely have a lot of spiritual guidance. It's guiding them into leadership. The King of Wands is somebody that's going to stand up and fight for what they believe in. They've mastered this position. Nine of Pentacles to the Nine of Wands is giving me like coming into sovereignty, but it's something about Nine of Swords that's stressing this person about doing it. Page of Cups. It could be their emotions, right? They could just have a hard time dealing with their emotions. And it could be sketch, like it may not be indiscriminate. We've been talking about like being indiscriminate with that shit. If a person got to get cut off, they get cut off. Like it's like, look, okay, I'm an equal opportunist, okay? If you ask to get cut off, damn it, order up. You get your ass cut off is what I heard. Like, well, who am I to stop you from getting what the fuck you ordered? Okay? Fortune. Today is your damn day. So if it's somebody's day, it's their day. Page of Wands. Yeah, it's something about them being inspired by something. I don't know if it's a message or can know. It's inspiration, motivation. It's spiritual motivation. And they're inspired to move towards peace. And look at this, the Six of Cups. The peace that they're moving toward is something in the past. It's giving you. That's what they are thinking about. See, like, I don't know how long ago you could have known this person. But they may have come across you, or you came out in their mind, and they may just not know how to reach out to you. I don't know. But it's given like you know them. And with the pages coming out, the Page of Wands, the Page of Cups, is definitely giving young. Like you could have known this person shit in fucking adolescence, early adulthood. I don't know. But they know you, and they have come across you some kind of way. And that's true. And I saw the Temperance Angel, Justice. Yeah, High Priestess. See? And then with the Justice to the High Priestess and the Temperance Angel, you definitely is giving White Witch energy. Like righteous, balance. The Most High God is definitely behind you with the Temperance Angel. That's 14. And we called out the number 14. We see family and Six of Wands. So it's definitely something with family. And I'm seeing success and recognition. Six of Pentacles. I'm hearing almost like somebody in their family or something like that could have seen you. I don't know what that is. They could have recognized you. They could have told this person or gave this person some sort of evidence of something. Whatever it is, they see some shit. And whatever they see, this clarity, this truth, is changing things, death and transformation. This person feels like you are their wish fulfillment. And look, High Priestess. And I don't know if your gifts are just like very strong or their emotions, or they just have to garner the strength and courage to come in and bring some sort of offer. right? Two of Cups, because that's what they want. And there's the Hierophant. It could be their traditions and their belief systems. If you are the High Priestess and they are in Hierophant, that's why they would be struggling with their gifts and the ability to bring you this love offer. Sometimes the opposition or the third party does not necessarily have to be um another person. It could be a belief system, right? It could be work. It could be something. I do kind of get the vibe because we saw, I don't know, another person in the last read. She was giving Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So she could be an Earth sign, Gemini, Virgo, Capricorn, or she could be, just the fact that you are not of Earth. You know what I mean? Like, they may feel like you are not from here. Like, what the fuck are you? A seer, a high priestess, some sort of wish, but everything I see from you looks like peace and light and love, and it's inspiring and it's touching my emotion in some sort of way. That's what it's giving. It's bringing them through a transformation, shedding old skin, and that's what's down there. It could be you helping this person shed their old skin as well. Like, they could be learning from you. You could be inspiring them to go again down the rabbit hole to master their mind, the Nine of Swords. Right? If whatever they're seeing and what they're experiencing is causing them to learn more, sometimes knowing more could bring on the stress. That's why they say ignorance is bliss. Because when you know more, heavy is the head that wears the crown. It takes a lot to be king. And when you get it and you are learning all these things, you're aware. You cannot not know what you have come to know. So it feels like he's taking the opportunity, whoever's in his energy, to really, step up and come into their full emperor and come into alignment. That's what's going to cause the timeline shift. That's what's going to shift things. As you go through and you continue to move into your sovereign energy, and this person goes through and they continue to balance themselves out and stand in their full authority, it's shifting the timeline. And we saw the wheel. It's changing. Ten of Cups. This one right here. Yeah. It's like learning how to master the mind and release themselves. How do they see themselves? And are they able to kind of allow themselves to unravel? Sometimes we try to hold on and try to keep it together, but if you just allow the unraveling and let the strings fall away, you can release, and now you're detached. You're no longer puppeteered by anything. You're no longer tied up by anything. You're not bound. You're sovereign. You are now free. I'm a sovereign being, free to exist in alignment with my highest truth. That's the King of Swords, with their highest truth. If you've already attained sovereignty, they are attaining sovereignty too. And this isn't like, oh, I'm hyper independent, that toxic shit. No, it's not hyper independence. It's you know how to stand as a sovereign free agent. They understand how to stand as a sovereign free agent. And two free agents come together and can collaborate. You can be interdependent. It's giving building fucking enterprise. You just two are just kind of going through similar lessons at the same time to learn it, to get it. I do feel it's something with another party. It could be family. So this person may have a difficult time with like breaking away from family traditions. There could be somebody in their family that could bring up some sort of opposition. I'm hearing get the tarot. Yeah, star energy. Yeah, Hierophant. The Hierophant and a star. Is the Hierophant the star? I'm hearing yes. And the High Priest. Yeah, soul family, soul tribe. Which one would you like? Ouch. This one? Yes. All right. Let's get in and clarify it. Look, Chariot. Shit. Balancing out their energy, Hierophant. Right? We just called the Hierophant over there. 3 of Cups. Some sort of celebration. Could be marriage. I definitely feel like this person has the willpower to move forward. They are coming into, like I said, gaining that control. I ain't say shit. The spirit said it. We ain't say a damn thing. Right? They are gaining control. They are going to move forward. There's the Hierophant. That's why it's a card focused reading. There's the Hierophant. Right? Tradition, conformity, spirituality, and guidance. This person may even look at you like you are some sort of, I'm seeing like a guiding light. Which one, beloved? I don't know. This one? You want this? This one. Okay. This. Yeah, Six of Swords. It's like moving towards peace. That's what they said. Right here. Chariot, determined, Six of Swords, moving towards peace. What's this? What they give us? Seven of Pentacles. They said that too. Right? Like they are focused on peace. It's given like somebody who just wants to, move to with somebody that's like, this is peace. This is it. No more bullshit. No more nonsense. Not the drama. Not the fuckery. It's peace. And that's what they are looking for. And I don't know if it's something with this damn boat. I don't know why I'm getting like, I don't know. We like cruises. So most I want to, have somebody save up for us a cruise. That'd be great. I pray for that for y'all too. Somebody to invest in a cruise or a trip or vacation or some shit. That'd be beautiful. We see the Five of Swords, so it is some sort of conflict. And I do feel like the conflict is with tradition versus spirituality. Like you being sovereign, a lot of people don't really get with that. See, that's the Nine of Swords. It's something with that energy, right? That's causing the anxiety. Two of Pentacles coming out to affirm itself, right? It's like, I don't know why I feel like you juggling and balancing things. Like I feel like you got more than one thing going on. This one, yes. See, High Priestess, you're a seer, right? That's what they said. You are a seer. You want any one of these? Which one? This one. Thank you. Yeah, in the Fool energy, that shit could be new. It could feel like risky to them, right? It's something, I don't know about you being free. I don't know why I'm feeling sovereign energy and freedom. Ambition, determination. This feels like a war against your freedom. Why do I feel like it's a conflict here and it's a war against your freedom? Yeah. And the 10, the Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. Resistant to change. Bad luck. See, Nine of Wands. Okay. So somebody, this could affect somebody. So considering that this person that's looking at you that you may not even know is looking at you, somebody from your past, their family could have run across you and be like, oh, is it, remember such and such? I don't know how to fuck, but that's what it's given, that type of scenario. And this person wants to manifest you. They understand they have gifts and they are enthralled by you in some kind of way, in your gifts and your sovereign and free. It's a difference in spirituality versus religion, tradition. And so somebody may feel like it would be bad luck to connect to you because of your spiritual practices. Intuition, secrets, mystery, inner wisdom. They think it would be bad luck, like they would get karma. So somebody may feel like they're protecting this person by blocking them from choosing to come towards you, or just, trying to tell them like, slow down, don't, you're thinking too fast, you're moving too fast. Like it's something with that where they're resisting. Yeah, it's like, don't give them this love offer, but I feel like they feel something anyway. They could be blocking their emotions. They could feel like they would miss an opportunity, or that they did. I don't know. Maybe when y'all were younger or something, they felt like it was a missed opportunity. You know what I'm saying? And now it's like, oh shit, now we get to do it. Yeah, see, now things have changed, transition. And that's that same Scorpio. The death card is already down here. Now things have changed. transformation. But the thing about it, again, they need to stand in their truth, right? They can't come in with like no page. And they may want to say something. And they could send a light message, like something like, just because if y'all ain't seen each other in ever, I mean, just think, like, you know, Three of Pentacles is coming through. Yeah. If y'all ain't seen each other in ever, they could definitely come in and say something light. Three of Wands is coming through. They could be planning, trying to figure out how to work things out, or thinking about how to work things out. Page of Cups, how to say something. Yeah, Knight of Wands. I don't know if they don't want to rush. They don't want to rush. But I do feel like there's some sort of need or desire to come in. And I also was getting the Knight of Wands could be you, beloved. Like you are a knight, a warrior on behalf of your lineage to do something. And this Two of Cups is significant. I do pick up resistance from your energy. You may not be thinking about a person at all. Like you are not thinking about a Two of Cups, but somebody is off to the side thinking about you. They're going through an awakening. They're thinking about marriage. They're thinking about home. They're thinking about peace. I'm seeing a harmonic home. Look, Ace of Pentacles. Like, I don't know if they want to take the opportunity or take the chance, the time, divine timing. What is it? Confusion, options, time. I don't know why I keep getting brain fog. Like somebody feels foggy. Yeah. The Seven of Cups could be somebody in their home, in their family, that maybe wants them to be confused. It's almost like a confusing doctrine. You know what I mean? Like how, say if this person, you know how you become activated and you start talking to people like, oh my God, I learned this, I learned that. Did you know that we have, you know, these abilities and these gifts? Did you know this in history, this, that, and the other? You know when you fall down a rabbit hole and you start learning shit. And you might be talking to a person and they could be trying to combat them, like explain away or help them, you know, theorize or reason what they're experiencing. Whatever it is, it's just giving a ball of confusion. That's what I'm hearing, a ball of confusion. So it's definitely affecting how they're seeing the future and how they're planning. But I do see something with the Page of Wands, the Four of Wands, that's Five Wands, and then the Three of Wands is Eight Wands. I feel like things are going to change. Acceleration. Yeah, Queen of Swords. So what do I feel like you're kind of like in your head, like you're not thinking about love is what I'm getting. Nine of Pentacles, you're being dedicated to learning, to growing, to moving forward. It's given accomplishing, being disciplined at whatever work that you're undertaking, whether it's bouncing back, getting stable again, figuring out how to utilize your gifts, operating in your purpose. So if you have business, I feel like somebody that could be in a hustle energy, trying to just stabilize, doing multiple things, juggling. You could be busy. Yeah, Empress, you trying to get to your position, be in your seat. Right, you are manifesting. You're doing the things. You busy, right? And it's like you not thinking about shit from the past. It's giving like you not worried about none of that shit. You may have, yeah. See, look, it's focused on recovery, healing, your new beginning, seeing light at the end of the tunnel. Right, you two are working your way around that side of the mountain, your side of the mountain. So I don't feel like, you know, you just enthralled with love at the moment anyway. You not giving to nobody. You trying to balance your own damn scales out. Shit, you looking for your own happiness, your own bliss. Four of Cups, you not trying to miss out on shit. Five of Cups, you trying to bounce back. Five of Cups, Five of Pentacles. Four of Cups, Five of Pentacles, you trying to bounce back. Yeah, King of Wands, you ain't worried about nobody over here thinking about this, but this person is thinking about you and they stepping into the authority. They could be struggling right now, but I feel like, yeah, they're going to warrior through it. And whatever blockage is in front of this person, I feel like they're ultimately going to choose to go towards their wish fulfillment. Nine of Cups, which is you. One of the cards down here at the bottom of the table, up underneath the pile of shit that y'all going through, right, is dreams fulfilled. And that's this. Like, you are this person's dreams fulfilled. If you allow them to have your Ace of Cups, your cup in these 9 cups is like 10 cups. To them, that's everything, and that's more than enough. And they know it. Not only do they know it, but they know it in their soul. Like the infinite intelligence told this person that's what it is. So I feel like they will be walking away, you know what I mean, from whatever the fuck, this situation is, and coming towards you to give you this cup. See, 2 of Cups. They will be coming in to bring the cup. That's what we get it. They gonna make the decision. Yeah, Knight of Wands. They know it's you. It's something about you being this warrior. Oh, 3 of Swords. 9 of Pentacles. You done went through a lot, but you healed and bounced back. And you are like, standing in your sovereign energy. You are enlightened. Things ain't necessarily, taking off. Taking off is still slow. But I also feel like this Emperor is coming into their enlightenment. It's all giving me like divinely planned at the same time. Like you two will meet around the other side of the mountain with this timeline shift. But it's like you guys needed to learn these lessons so that you can be strengthened and do whatever it is that y'all supposed to do. I feel healing. I'm getting soul family, star family. Yeah, Ace of Swords, like that's the truth. So I don't know. It's something about the two of you coming together is giving healing. I don't know, because they just threw that 2 of Night right here, but they just I can't talk. It's something about communication with this Ace of Swords. And they're saying, yes, this person could definitely be tongue-tied. Like, they may not know how to say something to you. And 17 and 1 is 18. That's the moon. That's like, they could be, the hidden truth is, they could want to say something and they just may not know what the fuck to say, is what I'm saying. That's what I heard. Anything your spirit say, yes. This one, okay. King of Pentacles. That matches your Queen of Pentacles. They're getting a bread. It's things just held up. Why? Page of Cups. It's their emotions. It's connections. So not just emotions for you, but emotions for family. It's a lot piled up on this person is what I'm getting. It's something with like being in this energy to take a risk and deal with all of this shit. And most of it to me is feeling like their connection to people who have not come into enlightenment. That's all I'm getting. I hear energy and then surrender and then we're going to call it. Or energy, surrender, and then journey. I don't know. So it might be 1 or 2 or 3 more decks. I don't know how many they're going to pull. Thank you to the Alpha and Omega. It's difficult when you're dealing with a bunch of people that have not awakened yet. Yeah, angel of love. That's how they see you. Right? That's how they see you. And 4 and 9 is 13. It's giving death and transformation. That's that Scorpio. That's that I'll change for you so I can do what? Come down to the number 4 of Wands. Like have peace, have everything with you. It's like you are inspiring this person to change. Yeah, it's their heart. I can't make it up. It's all emotion. It's heart energy. And understanding how to balance that. 3 and 8 is 11. That's spiritually guided to come into alignment, right? Be able to see. And you are a seer. And we just said 4 of Wands, right? So that's 40. That breaks down to 4. You are a person that's a visor. You can see. That's this. And it's something with this 2 of Wands, right? So I don't know what you see in general in terms of looking out. Maybe you just don't see the plans that the Most High God has for you. Which one? This one? See, that's the King of Pentacles. We just showed him. Here he is. King of Pentacles right here. Card focus reading. That's why they said that. Well, it said, look, door to romance. They want to bring you that cup. That's what we said, the Knight of Cups. That's what Spirit said. We didn't say shit. Anywho, thank y'all so much. But they have some sort of attachment. The attachment could be to family, to their. They have to balance their emotion, which is weird, right? Because the emotional attachment to their family and those, connections could pull heavy on them. It's like being chained to that traditional belief system and all of this shit and what people can kind of place on this person. But if they're coming to enlightenment, they got to be strong enough to break those chains and do that shit indiscriminate. It doesn't matter who it is. This one, yeah. Ooh, goddess. Damn. They see you as everything, beloved. This one. Wow. And look, trying to figure out any door, any possibility. Maybe they feel like I told you it's something with deceit. Somebody don't think that you are in the right way. They think because you are a seer or a spiritualist or something like that, that you're not covered, that you're not protected from evil energies. You know how it go, like you got to be protected or covered by the blood, that type of shit. We ain't want to have to say it, what it is, what it is. Right, so strength, they have to be strong enough to walk towards their own happiness. They have to be strong enough to continue their own journey of enlightenment. If you are strong enough to come into your own enlightenment and be sovereign in this energy, you are already on your journey, right? But it's somebody that's gatekeeping this person because they feel like they would not be safe. And unfortunately, that's what happens, right? See, but you are their mate. You are. Y'all do match. Y'all frequencies align. Is this a person that's with them and their family? No. Is this the week? Yes. No. Is this somebody else? Who is this? Oh, it's them. Spirit said that's this person is the emperor, something like balancing their energy. So they will balance their divine masculine, divine feminine energy. It is something about them being gracious, kind, giving. This person could definitely have a coin. And they may be the type of person that seven of coins. They may want to really invest in you. And whatever it is that you are supposed to be doing, purposeful. Yeah, see, you breaking a curse of scarcity. Not only are you moving towards sovereignty and agency where you are developing and building your own money, you a Queen of Pentacles in your own right, divine feminine, fully bodied in your Empress. And I feel your energy as well. Like, I don't know where you're at in terms of balancing your divine feminine and divine masculine, but I definitely feel your Empress fully bodied. And so this person is also balancing, again, that was a part of the thing, like balancing their divine masculine, divine feminine energy. And I see it here. That's this person. And they're going to be very generous with you. The King of Pentacles is already very generous. And the upright, they're very generous. And coupled with this energy, that emotion, that heart chakra coming through, a person that really probably wants to love and adore and just kind of dote over you. Look, wealth, leadership, stability, generosity. It says it right there, generosity. When you couple that, that's this person. They are generous. But when you couple that with this emotion, the heart in this, they will pour into you. I'm here and you can have whatever you like. Yeah, where you want to go? Shit, third chakra, I almost said third eye. You see it and we going. Shit, yes, you can. Yes, we will. Solar plexus. I can and I will. And it's some people that ain't gonna like that. Ew, they're not gonna like it. But they're gonna walk away from their ass anyway. So that's good. I should call judgment on that. Gabriel said. Look, yeah, walk away from that bullshit. Anything else in here said no. So we're gonna put that down. We're gonna get the journey and then we're gonna surrender or something, or maybe we're gonna surrender to the journey. Maybe that's what we're gonna do. Hang on in there. Thank y'all so much for tapping into the Tears of We Tarot show. You show enough, never know what you're gonna get. Your girl live team bringing a card focus live. See, surrender to negative thinking. Right, Nine of Swords came out how many times, beloved? This person is stressed. We can't get it. It's all the way down here, buried. Surrender negative thinking. Right? That's the pile of shit. You have control over your own thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on the positive. Yeah, so if somebody is telling this person, your masculine, that no, you can't be with them because they not covered by the blood, and so therefore they deceitful or they open to some shit, they need to let go of that negativity. Surrender frustration. We are all pixels and pieces of the alpha and the omega. You are safe. Frustration doesn't open any doors. So this person could be frustrated with people. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, to center yourself and regroup so that you may approach the situation more calmly. To be calm. Which one? This one? You want this too? No. Thank you. Surrender resentments. Holding on to resentments only poisons you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward toward positive situations in your life. So if you are dealing with resentments in any kind, surrender them. Don't hold on to that energy. If this person, when y'all two get together, because I'm feeling it's providence, and y'all will be together, is what I heard. Seer said, I know you don't think that you're probably going to be with somebody or this is going to happen, but somebody who's very doubtful, who's not even thinking about it, doesn't even expect it, anticipate it, is getting ready to happen. And I feel like this person is going to be truthful and they may have a conversation. They may even tell you some things. Like they may say, I ran across you such and such. What you post or whatever inspires me, or what I've seen from you, or whatever the case may be. They could even tell you, you guys can have a conversation about differences, like this could come up. And if it does, then don't hold on to the resentment because you guys, they walked away anyway. So why would you be resentful at the end of the day? Yeah. This person would have to surrender the idea that they can fix anybody. When you come into enlightenment and you go through your awakening and you start to experience the spirit in a variety of different ways, you may want to tell people that, you care about. We talked about that. Like you want to save everybody. We are family. Let me tell you about the awakening and all my spiritual gifts and all the wonderful things, right? But not everybody is into that. And so you have to surrender to knowing that everybody is on their own journey, everybody is on their own track. So they just have to let those relationships shift. Surrender the fear. Don't be afraid to come out of whatever this bullshit is that they're up underneath and let go of it. And Saturn return has been coming through. And that's what I see. Like, this has been a very heavy energy. The moon itself, high priestess energy, is coming in conjunct with Saturn soon. So it's definitely something with this connection. This person could reach out to you fairly soon. I don't know where y'all at. But something could be shifting in the energy. It could be any one of these things kind of unfolding. They could be falling deeper down a rabbit hole. They could be having conversations with their people. They could be struggling with the negative thinking based on what somebody else has said, and they could be working through that. Surrendering to inner peace, right? Surrendering frustrations, understanding what it is they want to focus on and where they want to sow their seed. And we said with the Six of Swords, like so many times, they are following the pathway of peace. That's what this is, following the pathway to peace. So cultivating peace on a daily basis, and we definitely pulled that card. Where is it? I think it's right over here. That said daily choices. Here it is. This. Oh, that's not it. We pulled out the wrong one. Don't count me for my mistake. Daily choices. It says this one. That. We just pulled. Daily. Cultivate inner peace on a daily basis. That's the choice. To cultivate peace every day. In quiet meditative moments, focus on the stillness within and enjoy your inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. I'm feeling that that's what somebody's looking for. Like, that is the goal, is to move away from the pile of shit and get towards peace. And I feel like they are walking away. That's what Spirit said. They're walking away towards freedom. Like, that's really the shit. They look walking towards freedom and knowing that they can trust where they're going. They said put that down there, trust. They're growing, spiritual growth. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. They're learning how to trust their clear cognizant, the inner voice from within, to trust it. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. And we definitely talked about that I can energy with that solar plexus. Here it is. I can and I will. Follow your own happiness. Sometimes shit be piled the fuck up. I don't know if we have experienced loneliness, but I feel like there's going to be a balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Without judgment. So you could be a person like, I'm not going to judge you for your pathway. Don't judge me for mine. I'm not judging anybody. Everybody's journey is specific. We all experience grief like we do. Who doesn't? Right? But it's all about what you do with it. How do you bounce back and bring yourself to success? We all hit hard times. We all hit the Three of Swords. Right? We all have adversity. It happens to all of us. But what do you do? How do you bounce back? Can you accept it? Can you allow it to build you for your purpose? And can you accept people that they all got their own challenges and they all on their own journey? We each have our hearts weighed at the end of the day. I understand that everybody has their own unique path and their own challenges. And if you know what you're here to do, you know that you will stand and face this alone, then what do? Do you deny your call or do you grow and expand? And that's what I'm getting. Somebody wants to grow. And they're definitely moving towards peace, empathy. They just needed to open up their heart so that they could see both sides of things. Thank you so much. That's what we got. For this card focus live. We appreciate y'all for indulging us. A little bit different display, but hopefully y'all got the just an extended message from the live we already did a little bit earlier today. Ashe. Hopefully you can hear and you can see and know that look, love is here. It's coming. That's so beautiful. Yay, and y'all both are going to be in service. It's something that y'all supposed to do is service to your lineage. So I'm getting gratitude. I'm thankful for this life and the opportunity that it presents. It presents an opportunity for somebody to restore something onto their lineage. It's given to both of you. It's like somebody will probably be returning things to their lineage that haven't been present in a very long time. Like sometimes, we lose stuff like from the heritage, and to have people to go back and to pull it up, it's important. It really is. So that's kind of like what we got. Anything else? No. See, they gotta surrender the fact that they think that they could fix people. In this life cycle, even when you step into your purpose, the purpose is never to fix another person. If anything, you want to help them realize the truth for themselves. Like, you can be a guiding light. You can give information. It could be very healing information. But a person has to accept it. If they are not willing to accept and to learn and to see for themselves that they are always protected, then there's nothing that you can really do about that. Some people are just, fear-based. And there's a lot of institutions that capitalize off of you living in fear. Fear of one another, fear of yourself, fear of nature, fear of science, fear. It's just fear, shit. 17. I'm getting this person gonna move forward though. They're gonna take the right action. And that comes from balancing their energy. Right? It's balance. It's neither just this or that. It's always both. We have both energies. We have the light and the dark. For out of the dark comes the light, right? So we have both. You know, it's the thing about not being afraid to walk outside at night. Like some people have to be in the light in the daytime, can't go out at night, can't understand or sit in their shadow self, the other side of them, to be able to face both sides. And if you could be, you know, cool with your whole self when you come into true acceptance, you accept you fully, you come into alignment, then you will shift timelines and you will come into alignment with the person that you're supposed to be with. So, Page of Swords, that can be somebody's lesson. Curiosity, just to be curious, to learn. And look, somebody watching your ass, that Page of Swords is somebody watching you, and they want to bring your ass a love offer tonight. Look, I can't make this shit up. The lovers, and look, we have some Eight of Wands. I'm getting, look, they want to take off. They see you and they know what they want. Queen of Wands, some Eight of Wands. It's almost like something needs to shift, and once that shift happens, it could be the conversation, it could be them standing in their own truth, and shit is gonna shake. Yeah, the moon. I don't know if it's like the spirit just putting the pressure on this person until they break out, till they do what they need to do. I don't know. It could be them, the hidden truth of you that they struggling with, that's gonna make them ultimately choose to live in their truth. Did you want to get something else in there? I feel like they did. It was something else. Yeah, see, Chariot. Did anything else? No. They finna get on this chariot and go. It's the truth of you. Like, something about you is kind of helping this person shift. So I feel like the more you shift and the more you grow and the more you expand and the more you know, kind of hone and fine tune your energy, is helping this person on the other side fine tune their energy. So you guys are kind of having an effect on one another, and you may not realize it. You may not realize that you two doing the work together on opposite sides of the mountain is making a timeline shift. It's giving like what is that from like the Marvel movies? What was that? Spider-Man No Way Home, or Doctor Strange in the Multiverse, like where they caused an incursion where two worlds collided. But it's not like, you know, in that sense where you like destroy a whole freaking planet. But it's like, you know, kind of, right? You two giving like celestial bodies coming together, this divine masculine and you, this high priestess, both gifted. And when the two worlds collide, it's giving cataclysmic. Look, breakthrough energy. I told you, it's something gonna happen when y'all two come together. And it's something about the lines converging, being at the right place at the right time. Yeah, and it's something about daily choices. It could be as simple as like maybe you have a certain routine. It could be, you know, just doing that thing. I don't know why that's coming through like that. I am building a powerful momentum of positive habits. Yeah, your positive habits, the both of you are building momentum. I cancel all habits and patterns and programs that no longer serve my evolution across timelines, dimensions, and generations. How you love that? That's what they say. Confirmation. That's what that is. Canceling it. And sometimes when you start canceling shit, it could throw you in a tailspin. Like, it's not like it's always just like smooth sailing. You fall down a rabbit hole through your awakening. It could have you up. This person could be up 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. The spirit could be waking them up at 3:33. They could be waking them up at 5 a.m. They could be waking up at 1:20 a.m., 1:21, 1:17. It's giving like different numbers that they're seeing. And it's like, what does this mean? I am always in the right place at the right time, ready to receive what's meant for me. You at the right place at the right time. That's what we get in. Yeah. Opportunity at the right place at the right time to receive you. That's what they just said. Arrive in perfect timing, opening new doors. We saw those doors to expansion and fulfillment, awakening. They are going through their awakening, and that's what's got them in this. I call forth the codes of light within my DNA, initiating deep healing and the remembrance of who I truly am. Anything else in here? They divine destiny. Wow. All in divine timing. That's beautiful. Anything else? I feel that. See, I told you that was the card. We said that you look dreams fulfilled. You are this person's dream fulfillment, and they are coming into activation, and they seeking inner peace. They are seeking inner peace, and it's something about you that affirms it. So you may have to issue forgiveness, surrender, resentment, right? Because you don't want that shit to block your flow or the ability to have a harmonic home. It was giving me harmony in the home, peace, vitality, clear thinking. It's giving like the foundation of enterprise in the making. Ooh, anything else? That's it. Thank you guys so much for tapping in. I appreciate you. I love you so much for coming by, for joining. If you enjoyed the message, y'all know what to do. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, so y'all know whenever we go live. I love you just like I love me, Lati. Because I can't love you any more than I love myself. That's just true. But it's growing and expanding on a daily 1%. It is. And yeah. So as long as we grow every day, we can love y'all a little bit more every day. And yeah, it just gets better and better from here, Ashe. We love you like we love the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the ending that called us all to be the infinite intelligence. Breathing. To the next now. This one's done. I love y'all so much. Ashe, we. Mwah.